Hello. In today's video we will talk about Steinberg Halion 6 and native instrument Kontekt. Let us compare them. And we will start with price. Halion 6 price is 526 Canadian dollars. Presently it is not on sale, but when it's on sale then it's 40% off, around 40% off, sometimes 30, sometimes 40, sometimes even more. So you have to see around New Year, around Christmas time, or somewhere in the middle of the summer, you'll find, from my experience, you will get opportunity to find it, to buy it on sale for, let us say, 40% off. And now we have here about the same price, 519 Canadian dollars regular price, but presently on sale 259 Kontekt 6. So $7 is difference in regular price. If it's on sale, then you have to buy it for whatever price is on sale. Now let us compare those instruments. I will start with Halion. Halion 6 is complete workstation, virtual workstation. It means that you will find almost everything that you can find in any workstation, like Kronos, Phantom, or Montage. If you are comparing to arranger keyboards are not workstation. Ketron, Roland, Yamaha, they are not workstations, but Korg is workstation. PA1, PA2, PA4 is workstation. What it means? It means that it has all sounds sorted like in workstations under category, bass, drums, ethnic, guitars, and then subcategory acoustic bass, electric bass, and then music style, and then you will find character of the instrument, and then you will find that instrument, and then you can call that instrument. Same story that you can find in workstation. And this one has sampler that you can find in workstation. Roland Arranger is not workstation, it doesn't have sampler. Ketron Arranger is not workstation, it doesn't have so deep editing, sound editing. Yamaha doesn't have deep sound editing, but Korg has everything. Deep sound editing like in workstation, because it is same like Triton. Technology is Korg PA4 is based on Triton technology. You have oscillators, you have all those things that you will find in workstation, and you can work on it in an editing mode like on workstation. Same story is here in this VST instrument. First, this VST instrument has all instruments in group, has sampler, and it is general MIDI compatible. It means if you have Cubase and if you, or any another software, and if you have this guy, and if you have MIDI file and call it through the software, it will call that Halion 6. You will get all 16 tracks, and automatically your MIDI file will recognize all messages, and you will find all instruments, and it will play like in every other MIDI compatible device. You will get it with this guy. So, complete workstation, tons of the sounds, a sampler, general MIDI compatible, everything together in Halion 6. Now, everything for $526. Now, let us compare that with Kontekt. If you pay $519 regular price for Kontekt, then you will get some instruments, but they are not general MIDI compatible. There is just small amount of instruments comparing to this guy. It is really going to be maybe 10% of instruments that you can find in Halion. You'll find in Kontekt version that you are buying for $519. And you will get sampler too. You will be able to create your samples, and you can create and have them on the same way like you can create them in Workstation or in Halion. That is same story. Now, if you want to have additional instruments, you have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars. Thousands and thousands. If you go here and you look here, look at how much it cost. The complete ultimate. Thousands and thousands of dollars. I have this complete ultimate. I paid that price. I have that. So, but you have those instruments and they are not General MIDI compatible. They are not, you cannot put MIDI file in software and call Kontekt and play MIDI file. It will not happen. You cannot do that. And you have to pay thousands of dollars. But what is the difference? Here you can find some instruments that sounds better than here. Here, all those instruments that you have to buy, you have to pay a lot of money for those instruments. Some of those instruments, they are half of the price of the Halion. They cost $200, $250, $300. Many of them, they are around $100 and something dollars. So you have to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars for each of those instruments, or you have to pay thousands of dollars if you want to buy a bundle like Ultimate 13. So price is so high for those instruments. But if you buy one of those instruments that cost a lot of money, you will get amazing sound, top sound with a lot of features. You will get, for example, guitar with a lot of options and settings, patterns, settings, and effects, playback possibilities. So it will give you more features and better quality of the sounds than this guy, and bigger library you can find of those sounds that you can buy them. More money you can spend. But if you buy some of those instruments that are created to work in Halion, they will work very well, and they will be professional on level with those instruments. But that library of those instruments is not so big like this library. And if you are working with your sounds, okay, let me close this. Okay, let me close this instrument, put it down. And now I'm open sound that I made for both instruments. Now we want to compare sound quality that is coming out from the instrument. I have same samples and I use same effects. They're actually same type of the effects, but they are not same because this guy has Steinberg effect and another guy has native instrument effects. But let us compare what we will get from the instrument when we play it. Now this instrument. Now we will just put it on different channel. I don't want to play it. Now I will open same instrument in Kontekt. Accordion. Okay. It's not so loud like this one because I have to increase loudness for this instrument just a little bit to make it louder. So that is that one. Now let me mute this one and let us go back to this guy and play it. Now effect we can control here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 controls. We can assign whatever we want to control here. There is reverb. Now I'll put reverb down. Delay down. Now you can hear dry sound. Now let me play it here. And I want to have dry sound here as well. Okay. Sound is almost identical. It is, I mean, you have to really listen, but what is not identical here, I increased volume of that sound and I used here, let me see, actually I didn't use anything here to increase level of the sound. Nothing here. So here, oh yeah, that was not so loud. I just had to increase level here. But in this guy here, what I did use, let me open. Okay, Halion. I will go to the mixer. I will choose. I have limiter. I just increase level of the sound a little bit limiter. I didn't change anything here, just increase a little bit limiter that sound to get it on the level like other samples here inside of Halion. And this is sound from Kontekt. Now let me mute Kontekt. And that is sound from Steinberg. So those are some basic information what is difference between those, because I got a question from one subscriber. He asked me would I suggest to him to buy Steinberg or Kontekt. Now, if you want to use MIDI files, if you want to have workstation with MIDI compatible sounds, and you want to be able to create your own samples, and everything will cost you just $526, and even when it's on sale you can get it for 40, maybe even 50% off, then go for this. Go for Halion 6. Halion 6 won a lot of awards on Music Messe for many years. Go and see those awards, and it's a really good workstation and sampler and usable in many situations if you are creating music, and I suggest go with that. But if you want to go deeper in creating instruments, and if you have a lot of money to spend, thousands and thousands of dollars, and buy some huge library of instruments, and some of them are amazing on very high level, created in known famous studio by famous musicians, and they sound amazing, and you want to spend that money, then go with Kontekt. In my case, I have both of them. Not only both of them, I have a lot of instruments. I don't know what I don't have. Actually, it is very hard to sit down and think what I have from many major companies: guitars, synthesizers, libraries, drums, everything. So that is about today comparison. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe and see you in my next video.